Okay, this is how I wish someone explained manifestation to me years ago. Honestly, it is so much simpler than everyone makes it out to be. And so hopefully this visual will help you understand it better and understand how to do it fast, because manifestation doesn't actually take any time if you do it properly. So first, what is manifestation? Manifestation is the idea that our mind shapes our reality. And so in order to change our reality, our 3D world, our results, maybe your job, how much money you're making, love, relationships, absolutely anything in your reality, it all starts with your mind first. So this is how it works. Let's pretend that this is you, okay? And on a regular basis, you are always feeling some type of way. You're always emitting some kind of frequency, some kind of energy. You are always emitting emotions. That is something every human does all the time. Now, energy, emotions, frequency, they're all interchangeable words, okay? Because all emotions are is energy in motion. So when people say, I like your vibe, I like your energy, really what they're saying is, I like your emotions. The emotions that you are feeling is emitting an energy that I like. It makes me feel good. So that's really all vibe and energy is. It's really just the emotions that you're feeling. Now, emotions come in a scale, okay? On opposite spectrums, we have two different types of emotions at the end of the day. Every single emotion can be divided into one of two categories. Category one is high vibes, high emotions, and high frequencies. These are good. Then on category two, we have the bad emotions, bad frequency, and this is negative and low. On the lower end of the spectrum, at the core of any emotion is fear. So whether that is anger, whether that is jealousy, whether that is guilt, whether that is shame, it's all stemming from fear. So it's in bucket number two. Now on the other end of the spectrum, we have emotions that are rooted in love. These are the higher vibrations, the good energy, the good feelings. This can be things like gratitude. This can be things like compassion. This is generosity. And so when people say you're coming from a place of lack and that's why you're not getting things, that means you're coming from category number two. You're coming from the lower emotions of fear. You fear that you're not good enough, that you don't have enough, that it'll never happen for you. And in order to manifest good things, you need to come from a place of love, a place from I do have enough to be generous. I'm grateful for what I have. I do have enough. When we are channeling into one of these emotions anywhere on the scale, if it's rooted in fear, it's going to create thoughts of fear. And so this is where we start having these thoughts eventually will turn into words. This is where we start talking down upon ourselves or others. Then our words will eventually change into actions and choices, and our choices will eventually shape our destiny. A sad, sad destiny. Now on the flip side, if you have emotions rooted in love, that is going to create loving thoughts. It's going to create loving words. You're going to start talking good about yourself and others. It's going to create loving actions, and it's going to create that of a very happy and loving destiny. So as you can see, we always have more than one destiny available to us. We have our higher version of ourselves that chooses love over fear, and then we have the lower version of ourselves that chooses fear instead of love. And so if we want to change our destiny, we have to break the cycle. And this is where most people mess up, okay? This is why most people can't manifest quickly. They can't manifest fast. Is because they mess up this cycle. It's a cycle like this. We have a good destiny, it brings good feelings, good thoughts, good words, good actions, and we fall into a loop. But if we are in a negative loop and we want to create a good loop to start creating a good destiny, most people, they start with their actions first. So they're like, I'm going to eat healthy. I'm going to go to the gym more. I'm going to dress up. I'm going to buy this outfit and wear this makeup. And they try to take actions to affect their destiny, which yes, your actions can directly affect your destiny. True. But if you haven't addressed your feelings will then interrupt your actions and create a blockage. So no matter what you do, no matter what you try, no matter how many things you buy, you do, you interact with, for some reason it feels like absolutely nothing works to change your destiny. You're like, I keep getting stuck. I'm not getting what I want. Life sucks. This sucks, blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what? It's because your feelings are interrupting you. And because your feelings interrupt you, you constantly feel like you're so far away from your destiny, and then it starts you into a negative loop. No actions matter if you can't change your feelings first, because your feelings will always win over your actions. No matter how many healthy meals you eat, no matter how pretty you are and you dress up, if you have negative feelings, it's going to stop you from achieving your dream reality, your destiny that you deserve. So now how do we remove this blockage in order to manifest fast? Well, we have to change our feelings. Instead of